Hello, I'm Harry Pettit, reporting for The Sun from a cider bar in Bristol, where amateur engineers from across the southwest are battling it out to become the city's miniature robot champions.
I was a student at the university. We were running a society for engineering, and we were looking for a way to offer a social for the students while offering something that was sort of a practical skill and kind of entertaining as well. We were reminiscing about, childhood TV shows that we loved, and we realised that Robot Wars was still not just a TV show but a hobby, and that people were building them at much smaller and cheaper sizes. So we cracked off doing beer pizza and small robots as a bit of fun at university, and it's just kept on going ever since. I've not been able to stop now. Typically you have a time limit. You have 2 or 3 minutes to either completely knock your opponent out, so stop them from maybe being able to move, or knock them into the pit, which is a big hole in the arena. So you can kind of be tactical and try and shove them in the pit, or you can try and tear them to pieces. That's sort of the 2 main ways of winning a fight. You'll get at least 3 fights, and the highest scoring teams will be going into the finals. Ooh. The most popular way to damage a robot is with a spinning weapon, so kinetic energy. We also have axes, sort of old school, over the top. Flippers, to try and throw your robot away, and then kind of grabbers is the other one, sort of grabbing and corralling the other robot into the pit is sort of the main weapons you'll see. A really fun robot type we've seen coming up more recently is the suplexing one, which is where you grab like this and then kind of throw them sort of over you. Flamboyancy is what we like to see in our events, so people go for the showmanship with the robots.
This is Slap. It's using a fish slice and some big wheels, and as the name suggests, it slaps. So it deteriorated slowly over the years into its current form. It used to be a serious robot and it's now fish slice.
So this is my robot Stronghold. It's just a two-wheel drive machine, but it uses this claw here to basically get under opponents and then grapple them. And then this is Wensleydale, which is a flipper.
Same thing with Jungle Man. He's a flipper, but he's going to have to go back to the drawing board at the moment, so he won't be competing. But this one will be. He's basically a generic Rambot with a lot of personality to him.
We have a deficit of engineers. We have more engineering jobs than there are people studying it. So we think things like robot combat are a really good way to give people that taste for engineering and problem solving. One of my friends got really into robot building recently, and one of the companies came to our event last month, and he just started chatting to them, showed off his robots, and they hired him on the spot, and he got a job in an engineering firm. He'd never done that kind of stuff before. People go into the interviews with their robots and here's something I built, and they're like, okay, you can prove that you have these skills and you've also made something and finished it and it works, it does something. Those are really good, employable skills.